And welcome back for game 4. I am up 2-1. Now we lost the last one, unfortunately. This hand is very mediocre, but we have some relevant cards, and we actually are going to... It's basically...
Uh,
I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of it's a bunch of tap lands. It's basically 5 lands and 2 Gear Hulk, so I'm going to mulligan. Not enough interaction early.
this hand is exactly what a Zach Cannon would keep. It's a pile of do-nothings, but it's a pile of do-nothings I enjoy. We have one green land, which we can only use for one turn, which we're gonna end up using on turn one and not get energy. But we do have some type of like interaction, and like we're being on the drawer. I do like this. We have like a cantrip essentially, so like we're good with that. So I'm gonna try it.
I definitely like the 6. We basically have these, and these can be cast later, so we're going to keep. And we're definitely going to keep that.
Oh boy.
But it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter what we keep or top or bottom there.
Oh, it's
Cause,
one of those. Oh, it's one of these. All
yeah.
right,
That's like half my openers with this deck.
that was a good draw. We're gonna
This is
play
the Zach
this
Canner special where you're like trying to hit another green source.
something like that. Oh,
You want to show it to the everyone?
so we have the Greenland and like my favorite creature ever in this deck, but I think we have to play it small and just take the Greenland. Bye, Rogue Refiner. I'll miss you.
So Botanical Sanctum is taken.
Yeah, like I think it's better. And also, like it kind of smooths out my draw and it gives me actual way of casting my spells, which is important.
So I'm gonna get a
So
forest so I can actually cast my spells.
oh, it's funny. Like we just had this.
And I'm gonna get an island. I'm gonna play island. Good pass.
Oh, Sunken Hollow has been activated.
Sunken Hollow is turned on.
So we're gonna play this, even though he knows about the Botanical Sanctum, it doesn't really change it, and I want to get this on now. We have ways of dealing with creatures with this, so at least this can add some pressure incidentally.
And
We
there it
bricked.
is.
Uh,
We have a very slow start, unfortunately. Not progressing to the board. I mean, Zach is not progressing to the board either. But
so we drew this. This is fine. As we say, like we're gonna use this when we need to. We don't need to yet.
well, that was probably the worst draw in our deck. I'm gonna play land and pass the turn.
That was a good draw, actually.
This is where this card looks worse than the previous sideboard card I had.
We're gonna jam this now.
Okay.
Get some energies for. Ooh, that wasn't good, actually.
Was
But
it or was?
it was not.
Oh.
I got excited when I saw. I'm like, I like. Oh wait, does
I
nothing.
do like that.
Tilt, guys, tilt with
I
me.
do have to do it now though because I'm gonna miss a land drop and that's really important.
Oh, the glimmer. Oh, I hope he has to put both on top and then both lands, but they're not good.
We're gonna bottom that and top that.
All right, so he hits loose one land.
The other one was kind of a land. It was a traverse, but
Not a good land.
not a good land. And we have 3 types in the graveyard now, so one more, and we good to go.
We're gonna jam this beauty of a magic card.
That is good Saheeli. And there's the pingy ping.
We're gonna have to keep that land because we're missing our land drops this turn. But we're all gonna attack for 3, essentially doing 6 damage this turn alone.
6 damage. That
This
is a
card, this
good
card was a
magic
good draw
card.
though. This card was a good draw too against him.
So I
This is,
think I had to. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'll say this is another combo win with these two. that we have on board.
I think I have to be proactive here, unfortunately, because I'm pretty behind. So and because there's only one mana up, so I am going to use here, even though
Dispel.
it's not very good, and I'm gonna Ruinous Path the Saheeli.
That was a good sequence.
Yeah, so like even though I had some other interaction in my hand, I think I have to do that. Missing a land drop was huge.
We're
Like
gonna play the land now.
missing land drops with this deck is just huge in general.
This got significantly worse now, which is the issue.
Oh no, no spells.
No.
All right, so
We,
that's
we
a
have we have spells, but nothing that
that's
really
a
matters.
spell, but we're just gonna pass. This is the weirdest game.
That's such a good card to draw, but I can't actually use it. You stupid mana.
I need mana and comes in tapped. At least it's a source for next turn. Mana for next turn.
I think we have to cast it.
Yeah, we'll let it resolve. Okay. Since he's untapping the source to keep negate up, I am actually just going to remove it here.
Yeah, I want to keep the mana up just in case he doesn't try to do something on his turn. Plus, having extra energy is never a bad thing.
Right. And I think that's better than actually just digging with Oath. Alright, so I'm just going to pass the turn. We're in a pretty good position now. Where we can just buy... I mean, the thing is we have no pressure on the board, which is a problem. But we're going to have pressure soon.
That was a good draw.
So Whirler Virtuosa is pretty good.
Especially the fact that he would use one Yahenni's expertise. He does, like, it's
Yeah.
hard for him to have an actual clean answer afterwards.
So... debating here. What do I want to do? I think I'm just going to allow that to resolve.
Any effects?
No effects.
Alright, so we get the 6 energy. That's it, we don't have to really do anything. This is like its own clock by itself.
We are behind on life, but we're just going to cast this Gear Hulk. And attempt to cast a Glimmer. If we get this negated, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're actually gonna end up negating it since he's kind of like look like fishing for a bit. And with the way our hand is set up,
Alright, so we can play that now. We actually can aggressively use this to wipe the board. This is a very aggressive move.
jeez.
And no. But I think because we are the first one on the board and we have a Gear Hulk, I think we're in a good position. If we could just protect our threat, we can win in a few turns. Since apparently, and also because Zach is doing like basically nothing.
So we're gonna cast this release like we brought in for.
Alright, so already had cast one negate. Hopefully doesn't have another. And we're going to try to counter the release.
That's fine.
And do you have a Harness Lightning? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than having the release resolve. So that's going to be rough. We're a little bit behind now, but that was the perfect draw. And
Grapple.
we're going to not tap like that. We're going to play an Ishkana, and now we actually have Delirium because we have the Gear Hulk in the graveyard. And now we have a clock, and we still have 3 mana up, so we're in a good position. And this is where you can see the sideboard plan from the 4 Colors Saheeli deck where they try to dirtle a little bit. I'm a better dirtle deck. with Yahini's expertise. You saw how key Yahini's expertise is to try to dirtle better.
Eh,
Just saying. So
let me cast this Felidar Sovereign.
that's a cat. We're gonna let the cat resolve.
Once again, we're gonna blink a land,
Yep.
and now we're gonna cast this.
And we are going to counter said harness lightning.
Oh, thank you. It's exactly what I always wanted.
Just kidding.
No, don't. Wow, just because I said that.
Just kidding. No, it's okay. I don't actually need to counter it.
We have a grapple.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna block one because you want to use two Yahini's expertise, and I don't think anyone even would play two in the sideboard in general. So having the third, it was just like, you got me.
It also killed my own things.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna play another Ishkana.
that's a little troublesome.
And we're gonna play Looming March. This is a huge amount of pressure. And this is why I let it resolve, is because I was reconsidering, and having the first Ishkana die is actually good, because then I can play my second Ishkana with super value. I can drain for 7 now every turn, and playing that Looming March, while saving it for a Tyler's Tracker could be a good idea, it's not, because we need to have as much mana available as possible with this deck. So there's another Felidar Guardian, which we're gonna let it resolve.
All right, now I
And-
think we have to try to start digging.
Zach is trying to dig for the Saheeli with counter backup.
I think we're gonna grab this land, this one actually,
Is it
Yeah.
Remembering Falls? Oh, it's an Aether Hub.
and we're gonna play it.
Okay.
We are getting ready for a combo kill soon.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
of a different variety.
All right, that was an excellent draw.
Oh my God! Stop saying that.
It was an excellent draw. So we're gonna attack. Oh, if Zach wants to double block, that's fine. Yeah. So we're gonna ping down for 5, and 2 drains kills Zach outright.
That wasn't great. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna play this.
I am going to aggressively counter this. I don't think we can let this happen.
Well, now we kind of have to play this
Okay. So
to
you're
kill one of his tokens.
one of my spiders.
So that puts him to 5 spiders, or 6 spiders total. I can block 3, one of them. So I take 4, go to 7, and I go to 1.
So I'm actually going to. So there's 5 there, and I have 6. So if I just flash in this Gear Hulk, the game is over.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
a good one.
gonna murder.
When they concede, because he can attack through, and I can't block
So I
enough.
attack through. I get in for 8, and then I drain for the rest of the life.
Oh, that stupid Elder Deep Fiend. Like, if you didn't kill the Fellow Sovereign the first time, I was in Deep Fiend, and then attack you for 10 with Saheeli.
Okay. I figured you had I figured you had the. I thought it was better to kill the Guardian when you had the 2 up because of that, or negate. Like, Elder Deep Fiend is rough.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, this allows, and yeah, his expertise has been insane. Aggressively using the Heaney's expertise that game, I think won us that game because we were on tempo. The first Heaney's expertise was insane. The second one was like medium.
They were all medium in my eyes.
Yeah, you think the first one was?
Which is aggressive because it was good against me in that moment.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah, fair. So that is game 4, and we'll see you back for game 5.
till